Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to the first semi-final of the Open de France. Here we are at the Dordogne area at La Madeleine Polo Club for La Madeleine and Kazakh taking on the brand new field at La Madeleine for this first semi-final of the Open de France. The very same final as in 2021 when La Madeleine beat Kazakh to claim the championship. Now the chance for both teams to earn the first available spot for Sunday's final. The second semi-final will be taking place tomorrow at 5 p.m. local time in France. Top scorers so far in this tournament: Facu Sola on top of the standings, 30. Jero del Carril, 27. Nico Pieres playing today, 24, the same as Juan Martín Zubia, who is already in Argentina. And Tito Ruiz Guiñazú completing the top 5 with a total of 21 goals in this tournament. Here we are. Welcome all to the first semi-final of the Open de France. We're live on Polo Line TV worldwide. There's Santiago Pandi Rastorza giving a hand there to the players. He's been linked with Kazakh. He has played for them in Paris also. He has won the Open de Paris actually last year. Beltrán Laulé there on screen, one of the young and upcoming players to follow, also joined by his captain Nico, the highest rated player in the team. And the lineups for today for La Madeleine: Alex Gares, Elena Benó, Facu Fernández Llorente, and Tito Ruiz Guiñazú, 16 goals. Kazakh with Sebastián Aguetán, Antonio Egui, Nico Pieres, and Beltrán Laulé completing the foursome for Kazakh. No handicap difference in the beginning of the game, so 0 goals apiece. 5 checkers will be played today. There we are with the players gathering around the field for the kickoff. Jason Dixon and Ben Turner will be in charge of this game inside the field. Henry Fisher will be the third man. And everything is getting ready to kick off. So tomorrow we're gonna have a couple of live streaming matches in Polo Line TV. First, 5 p.m. local time in France, 12 p.m. in Argentina, the second semi-final of the Open de France, ESO against Amanara. And at 3 p.m. local time in Argentina, we're moving to the Jockey Club Open with Scone and Cañuelas. Some horses for the checker number 1: Alex on Mexicana, Elena on Sinagosa, Facu on Nieta, Tito on Rapsodia. And for Kazakh, Sebastián is on Open Walsh, Antonio on Open Panchera, Nico Open Exquisita, and Beltrán Laulé on Oma 2. So all players there gathering around the midfield line for the kickoff. 5 checkers will be played today, 7 minutes plus 30 seconds, the same amount of time as in Argentina now. Argentina went back to the 7 minutes. So, all set for the kickoff now. La Madeleine will be playing on white, Kazakh on Bordeaux. So now everything getting ready for the kickoff. Changing sides for this beginning there, Pandy Irastorza and Jorgito Fretes there, the trainer of the team. And now everything is getting set to kick off the game here. And now the game is on. Antonio Egui trying to win the first ball of the semi-final. Now Facu Fernandez Llorente, highest rated player for La Madeleine. Here he comes, taking his time. Facu, nice angle there, chased by Antonio Egui, who was trying to take it. Nice action by Facundo, coming from behind was Nico Pieres. Nico changing the angle there to link with Beltrán, the hooking by Elena Benoit. And now Facundo Fernandez Llorente, nice opportunity coming from behind was Antonio Egui with the marking and the whistle. That stops the game. Let's take a look again at what just happened. Antonio here with the marking, and it's gonna be a penalty 3. Penalty 2 actually, in favor of La Madeleine, and Tito Ruiz Guiñazú getting ready to take it. Tito has been in charge of the penalty throughout the tournament in favor of La Madeleine. 3rd consecutive year for him playing in this tournament, the same as Facu Fernandez Llorente. And here he comes, Tito, to open the score, and Tito Ruiz Guiñazú scoring from 30 yards, and now it's 1-0 in favor of La Madeleine over Kazakh. And now back to the center to resume the play. The time is still there. Timeout. There was a horseshoe there in the floor. Jason Dixon here on screen, taking it away. And now Antonio. Nice pickup by Antonio Egui, picking the ball out of the lineup. Nice approach by Kazakh's number 2. And Antonio Egui setting the equalizer here to make it 1-all between Kazakh and La Madeleine, following that very nice run by Antonio Egui. There again, the last stages of the play.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
And now back to the center to resume the play. Covering there is going to be Beltrán Laulé. The tail shot there towards the boards. And now again Facu Fernandez Llorente trying to make an angle out of that one. Still Facu, nice breakaway, the under the neck approach, looking for the net. The ball starting to go a little bit wide towards the right hand side, and Kazakh will be resuming from the back. In this moment, 3 Argentine Open players taking part of this game. On one hand, on Kazakh Nico, who will be joining Elortina Yellow Rose from September 26, once he's back in Argentina. On the other side, Facu Fernandez Llorente, who will be playing for Leirinita Klinova, and Tito Ruiz Guiñazú joining La H, Korea and Polo. Nico Pieres again. The ball stays in behind very quickly. On top of that one is going to be Beltrán Laulé, 16 years old, for Gato Laulé's son. Here he comes, still Beltrán. Runner up for the Gold Cup in England this year, playing for Dubai. And now Facundo Fernandez Llorente, the long approach, looking for Elena Beno, who is going to take the man to leave more time and space for Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Here comes Tito entering the danger zone, and Tito Ruiz Guiñazú scores for the second time today to make it 2-1 in favor of La Madeleine. Here again, nice action by Elena, taking Beltrán Laulé off the play, riding him off, and then Tito scoring to this 2-1 in favor of the white jersey team. Timeout. And now the game is on again. La Madeleine 2-1 in this beginning of the game, in this first semi-final of the Open de France. Tomorrow the second one. And now Elena head-to-head against Antonio Hegi. What an European season for Antonio. You will never forget it for sure. Playing in England for Blackbirds, for Park Place in Soto Grande, and now for Kazakh in the Open de France. Nico Pieres over the midfield line, a little bit open towards the left-hand side. Elena Beno coming to take him, but unfortunately for her, I think she ended up crossing a bit over Nico's line. Here again, the angle by Nico Pieres, the marking by Elena, and the whistle, and Kazakh with this penalty attempt, the first one for them in this game, with the chance of setting the equalizer. Nico ready to take it. Nico Pieres in the top 5 of top scorers in this tournament. A penalty 3 now from 40 yards in favor of Kazakh. From 30 actually, sorry. And Nico Pieres scoring to make it 2-all. Now back to the center to resume the play. First one today, scored by Nico.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24,
Now the game is on. Tito Ruiz Guiñazú trying to win it over. Also Nico coming from a different angle. Nice pickup by Nico Pieres. Still Tito Ruiz Guiñazú leaving it for Facu. Here comes Facundo Fernandez Llorente, winner of the Triples Challenge early this year in England, and runner-up for the Queen's Cup. And now Juan Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Nice approach. The ball stays in behind, and now it's going to be Nico Pieres reaching out for that ball, who was coming from behind, claiming that he has picked the line before, and the whistle is going to be from the spot in favor of Kazakh. Let's see again here, Nico. And the turning by Tito Ruiz Guiñazú, who ended up committing a foul, and it's going to be from the spot in favor of Kazakh when we're entering the last moments of play of this checker number 1. Less than 2 minutes remaining in this opening checker out of 5 that will be played today. Now Nico Pieres. Here he comes. Looking for Antonio, who was standing up front. Here comes Antonio, the pick up there, and now Beltrán taking care of this one. Beltrán Laulé coming from behind was Facundo Fernandez Llorente. The whistle. And let's see what's the decision here by the umpires. There was a good entrance there by Facundo. Here, look, there, nice angle by Facu. So let's wait to see what's the decision here. It's gonna be from the spot in favor of La Madeleine. I want to take this opportunity to say hi to all the people who is tuning us from around the world on this special transmission from La Madeleine with this first semi-final of the Open de France, hosted by the Polo Club du Domaine de Chantilly, celebrating 23 years of history. Alex Gares reaching out for the ball, covering the field at the end was Beltran Laulé. Here comes Beltran, taking a turn, linking very well with Nico. The ball stays in behind Aguetan again, and now Tito Ruiz Guiñazú linking with Elena Benoit. They have been playing together a lot this year in Pakistan, also in France, during the first stage of the season, also in Chantilly. Tito and Elena. Now Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Here comes Facu. The ball stays a little bit in behind, and now Beltran Laulé with the open back shot, ready to link with Antonio Hey. Here comes Antonio. Nice pickup by Kazak's number 2. And here lies a nice counter-attacking opportunity for Kazak. Running up front was his teammate. Here comes Beltran. Beltran Laulé with the pickup, entering the danger zone, and now on the near side looking for a new goal. And the defense there by Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Whoa, taking some risk, but saving it at the end. Here comes Facu. Challenge there by Antonio. Facundo Fernandez Llorente, the ball stays in behind, but very quickly Tito Ruiz Guiñazú was on top of that one. Here comes Tito, trying to make a breakaway from the back. Nice pressure by Nico Pieres, who ended up picking it for Kazak. Here comes Nico into one of the last plays of this jacket number 1, a little bit open towards the left hand side, the marking by Tito. When we listen to the first bell, 30 more seconds to play until the game stops. Tito Ruiz Guiñazú again, head to head against Beltran Laulé. Nice action there by Beltran, under the belly shot. And now Nico bringing the ball back in. Elena coming to pick it up. Also coming from behind was Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Still Elena, and now Facundo Fernandez Llorente trying to enter the play, and the whistle that will end jacket number 1. Let's take a look again at what happened, and then we're going to a break. Elena, then Antonio reaching out for the ball. Facu entering from a different angle, and the whistle. So we're going to a break. This ends the opening checker here. La Madeleine and Kazak are tied in 2. After the break, we'll be back and we'll see what happened with that last play of the checker. Nico Pieres resuming the play with this penalty two from 30 yards in favor of Kazakh, and Kazakh takes the lead in the beginning of checker number 2. Very quickly following that last play during checker number 1, which led to a foul. Nico Pieres exchanged it for a goal. Alex is on Mika, Elena on TV, Facu on Loli, Tito Reginasu on Fantasia. In this first semi-final of the Open de France, Antonio winning it over for Kazakh. There was a good pressure by La Madeleine, and here comes Facu Fernandez Llorente ready to set the equalizer. Sebastián, Open Louisiana, Antonio, Power Girl, Nico, Tutora, Beltrán, reventada, and here comes Facu to score, and Facu Fernandez Llorente scoring for the first time today to set the equalizer, and now it's 3-all between La Madeleine and Kazakh. Nice run by Facundo, who's been one of the best players throughout these 2 weeks in France. There are our colleague, Snoopy. Now back to the center to resume the play. Alex, nice action there, and now Facundo. There was a whistle. The time is out, and let's see what's gonna happen here. What's gonna come out of this one? Yesterday at the Checky Club Open Monterosso, with Luquitas Criado, Juan Manero, Facu Pieres, and Pelon Sterling beat Betania with Manuel Calafel, Jero Obregón, Jejo Taranco, and Tommy Garcia del Rio. Tomorrow the action will continue with 3 matches, and the one held at 3 p.m. between Scone and Cañuelas will be live on Polo 9 TV, so stay tuned. Meanwhile, back here, some explanation there by the officials on the players. I think there's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of Kazakh following that foul call against La Madeleine. Nico Pieres taking his time, challenged there by Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Here comes Nicolas, the ball passing by, looking for a goal from a long range, and the ball ended up going wide to the left hand side, and La Madeleine will be resuming from the back. Tito resuming the play. Nice action. He was under pressure by Antonio Egui, and the whistle. A very quick resumption there by Tito. This is what they ended up calling there. So now let's see how far will they take this one. To the center. 5B in favor of La Madeleine. The sun coming in and out today in this afternoon at La Madeleine Polo Club in Dourdan. So 5B in favor of La Madeleine. A very tight contest here. Tomorrow, Eso against Amanara for the second semi-final. Eso with Ian Galien, Facu Sola, Will Harper, and Chulo Guerrero. Amanara with Nicky Sen, Benja Panelo, Lorenzo Chaban, and Santiago Chaban. Tito Reginazo resuming the play. They've won this tournament 2 years ago, La Madeleine. They beat Kazakh in the final, actually. Facu Fernandez Llorente open towards the right hand side, hitting at goal and scoring for the second time today. Facundo scoring back to back to give the lead to his team. Nice angle by Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Challenged there by Beltrán Laulé. The under the next shot by Facundo, and the goal by La Madeleine's number 3. And now the white jersey team is on the lead, 4-3. And now back to the center to resume the play. Facu Fernandez Llorente. taking his time now. He's gonna be under pressure by Antonio Egui. Still Facundo looking for Elena Beno, who was running up front, but covering the field was Beltran Laulé. The ball ended up going over the boards, and Kazakh will resume the play. Beltran. Taking his time. Challenge there by by Elena Beno. Still Beltran. Nice breakaway by Kazakh's number 4 coming from behind Elena. And now on the turning is going to be Alex, but also Nico Pieres, who was about to pick it up. There is a whistle. The time is out. And let's see what's the decision here by the umpires. And a very special week also for polo as a whole, following the passing of the one and only, the greatest, Juan Carlito Harriot, who passed away on Monday. Many tributes have been paid around the world, so he will be forever around, Juan Carlitos. Juan Car. Beltran linking with Nico. Here comes Nico Pieres picking it up under pressure there by Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Taking care of the ball, still Nico. And now Tito, good pressure there by Tito Ruiz Guiñazú, and now he's ready to take it all the way to the other end, over the midfield line. Still Tito Ruiz Guiñazú, nice approach, nice angle, challenge there in the back by Beltran Laulé. Still Tito Ruiz Guiñazú looking to score, and a good recovery now by Antonio Egui, completing the play in defense. And now Nico Pieres ready to pick it up. Here comes Nico, chased by Elena Beno. Nico taking his time. Under pressure now by Facundo Fernandez Llorente, who was trying to ride him off. Still, Nico persists with the ball open towards the right-hand side. A good marking there by Facundo, who ended up taking that under the neck approach. Also, Elena coming from behind, picking the line, claiming that there was a foul. Antonio Egui entering the play, and the whistle. Nice move by Elena. I think she ended up earning this penalty in favor of La Madeleine, but we'll wait to see what's the decision by the umpires. Good angle there by Elena Beno. Antonio also reaching out for the ball. The time is now out. Two minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this jacket number 2. We're going to the center of the field for a 5B in favor of La Madeleine. Also, a big shout out to my friend and colleague Sean Kent, who will be taking over from tomorrow. And now Tito Ruiz Guiñazú ready to take it. Tito Ruiz Guiñazú looking for Facundo Fernandez Llorente, who was asking for the ball there. Open towards the left-hand side. The approach at goal by Facundo. Back to Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Nice link in between these two. Here comes Tito. A good defending action there by Antonio Egui. Now on the near side, playing towards the boards. And now Tito Ruiz Guiñazú contesting for the ball. It ended up passing by, and here comes Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Here comes Facu taking his time. Coming from behind was Beltran Laulé, and now Nico Pieres with the pickup. Here comes Nico. Challenge there by Elena Beno. Still Nico Pieres. Nice breakaway by Nico. Good opportunity now for Kazakh. Still Nico showing all his skills. The ball stays in behind, and now Beltran Laulé giving some continuity coming from behind. Beltran, another approach. Nice ball there, looking for Antonio. Nice stopping there by Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Also Nico coming from a different angle, claiming there was a foul when Facundo turned, but Facu claiming that the foul was against him. So let's see what's gonna come out of this one. There, the play again. Facundo turning, Nico coming from a different angle. Let's see what's gonna happen here. La Madeleine on the lead. 1 goal ahead in the score. Entering the last moments of play of checker number 2. The umpires consulting each other. Jason Dixon and Ben Turner are mounted inside the field. We're gonna take a look again at the replay and we'll see what's gonna come out of this one. I think it's gonna be in favor of Kazakh by the way the players are moving. Here again, Facu Fernandez Llorente there, and then the turning there by Facundo when Nico was coming from behind. I think they ended up calling that thing. And now Kazakh with the opportunity of setting the equalizer here. 4-3 in favor of La Madeleine. Nico Pieres ready to take it so far. 2 out of 2 on penalties, but this is going to be his first one from 40 yards. Penalty 3. Nico Pieres from 40 yards. The ball going in. Again Nico from a different angle scoring for Kazakh. And now it's 4-all. Between Kazakh and La Madeleine. Now back to the center to resume the play. Beltran Laulé. Here comes Beltran, another approach looking for Nicolas Pieres. Here comes Nico with the pickup coming from behind was Facundo Fernandez Llorente very quickly, and now Beltran. Challenged there by Elena Beno. Nice marking by Elena. And now Facundo. Good marking again by Nico. Also trying to pick it up was Antonio Egui clearing out the play. Here comes Antonio, leaving it for Nico. Here comes Nicolas Pieres. Nico trying to make a breakaway out of that one. There was a good marking by Elena. Still Nico in possession of the ball, trying to find an angle to hit at goal. The under the neck approach by Nicolas Pieres. The ball passing by and it was stopped at the end by Tito Ruiz Guiñazú, and now leaving it for Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Here comes Facu. Facu, nice tapping there, nice angle. Still in possession of the ball. Carrying it for La Madeleine. Now towards the right hand side to link with Tito. When we listen to the first bell, the ball passing by. Here comes Elena trying to take the most out of that play, and now Antonio. Nice pickup by Antonio, taking the danger away, looking for Beltran Laulé. And now Nico Pieres. Nico with the pickup into the last seconds of play of checker number 2. Nicolas Pieres giving some continuity, looking for Beltran Laulé. And here comes Beltran. Let's see if he has time enough to score before the end. Beltran Laulé with the final approach, and Beltran scoring on the bell to give the lead to Kazakh. Will be confirming if the goal counts, but Beltran with the last play. From my point of view, the goal was confirmed, but we will wait to see until we come back for the break to confirm this or not. So here comes the end of checker number 2, Kazakh and La Madeleine. So far by the scoreboard, the game is tied in 4. We'll wait until we come back from the break to confirm whether the goal was allowed or not. Kazakh and La Madeleine are playing the first semi-final of the Open de France. We'll be back shortly with checker number 3.
Sí, y bueno, Juan Carlitos ha dejado un legado enorme dentro de este deporte, muchas cosas para aprender de él, su humildad, increíblemente era lindo charlar un rato con él, las pocas veces que tuve un par de notas con él fue algo increíble, la humildad, la forma de ser, te das cuenta por qué fue número 1 y nada, ha dejado un gran legado, lo cual hay que tratar de seguirlo. Yo tengo el honor de que me hayan comparado tantas veces con él y es lindo que te comparen con alguien tan grande, así que nada, un saludo muy grande a la familia y a todos sus seres queridos, ¿no? En este momento que es triste, pero bueno, ha dejado un legado muy grande en nuestro deporte, lo cual se lo agradecemos todo el mundo del polo. Yo creo que lo leí en La Nación, creo que los homenajes se hacen en vida, porque se disfruta. A mí me hicieron un homenaje en Cañuelas y la verdad que me he emocionado mucho, y creo que los homenajes se tienen que hacer en vida, entonces me alegró mucho de que le hayan hecho muchos homenajes y se lo merece, y yo creo que es de las personas y los deportistas de la Argentina o en el mundo que nunca se van a morir, siempre cuando se diga polo va a estar nombrado, lo cual es algo muy lindo que dejó, ¿no?
8 hommes sur 10 préfèrent la bille Carbon Protect de L'Oréal Men Expert. Même les plus grands sportifs, une protection 48 heures pour affronter tous vos défis. Et pour garder le rythme, découvrez le nouveau soin anti-fatigue Hydra Énergétique. Votre peau est transformée, hydratée et énergisée. Faites l'essai, L'Oréal Men Expert, parce que vous le valez bien.
We're back here. So at the end the goal was allowed. Beltrán Laulé finished checker number 2 scoring to give the lead to Kazakh, and now they are ahead in the score, 5-4 entering checker number 3. Here we are live from La Madeleine Polo Club at the Dourdan area with the first semi-final of the Open de France. And now the game is back on. Tito Reginiasu, nice back shot to assist Facu Fernandez Llorente. Nice pickup by Facundo. Carrying the ball for La Madeleine, entering the danger zone. Here comes Facundo to find the equalizer. And Facundo Fernandez Llorente scores for the third time today to make it 5-all in this beginning of check number 3. Very quickly through the horses for this third checker. Alex Garese is on Irenita Griega, Elena on Irenita Media Vuelta, Facundo on Maga, Tito Ruiz-Guineazú on Amores Fantasiosa. For Kazakh, Sebastián Aguetán is on Open Arriesgada, Antonio Open Sudamericana, Nico Lablox, Tier More, and Beltrán on Vasca O Mi Amor. And now back to the center to resume the play. Nico Pérez. Nico. Challenge there by Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Long approach by Nico looking for Sebastián Aguetán, who was running up front. Here comes Sebastián to score. The ball stays in behind, and now Antonio taking all his time, entering the final meters of the field, and Antonio Egui scores. Never losing patience over there for sure by Antonio. And now he gives the lead back to Kazakh. 6-5. Here again, Antonio Egui taking all his time and scoring. Back to the center now to resume the play. Picking it up, Nico. And now Antonio, nice bonding between those two. The marking by Tito Reginiasu. The ball stays in behind, and now Facundo Fernandez Llorente entering the play. Facu turning there. Nice angle by Facundo Fernandez Llorente, taking his time, leading his team now from the back. Checking to see where his teammates were. The ball passing by, and now Tito Reginasu entering the play. Nice approach by Tito. Nice angle towards the right hand side. Changing the angle here. The open back shot by Beltrán Laulé. There is a whistle now. Tito was claiming that he was being fouled here. The approach there by Tito, the marking by Beltrán. The foul called in favor of La Madeleine here again. So it's going to be a penalty too in favor of La Madeleine. Second attempt of the day for La Madeleine. Tito scored the first one he had, also from 30 yards, and now the chance of setting the equalizer. Tito Ruiz Guiñazú hitting, scoring, and now it's 6-all between La Madeleine and Kazakh. A strong linking with La Irenita, of course. Facu Fernandez Llorente, who's been around the organization for many years now. Also Tito played the Argentine Open for La Irenita a couple of times. So good history among them. Facu Fernandez Llorente, nice turning. He will be joining La Irenita Klinova for the Triple Crown. Here he comes. Challenge there by Nico Pieres. Good effort there by Nico, taking the danger away, but now very quickly on top of the ball was Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Here he comes, Tito, taking his time, carrying the ball for La Madeleine. Nice breakaway over the first defender, over the second, hitting at goal, the ball passing by, and now Antonio Eguino, Beltrán Laulé, taking the danger away. Head to head now, Antonio and Elena Beno. The back shot by Elena, bringing the ball back in. Beltrán ready to pick it up, and now Nicolás. Nico Pieres, there was a whistle. I think Beltrán was reaching out for the ball, complaining there was a foul, but let's wait to see what's the decision by the officials here. Elena, then Beltrán, when Alex Gares entered the danger zone. So let's see. It's going to be in favor of La Madeleine. Penalty too. Or at least the ball was placed there on that mark halfway through the third checker before reaching the halftime on this 5-checker contest. La Madeleine now with the opportunity of taking back the lead. Here comes Tito Ruiz Guiñazú to score back-to-back for La Madeleine. Tito Ruiz Guiñazú from 30 yards, hitting and scoring to give the lead back to his team. (7-6). Now back to the center to resume the play. And now the game is on Elena, trying to pick it up. No, it was Facundo actually. And now Nico Pieres. The ball stays in behind, and now Beltrán Laulé very quickly on top of the ball. Here comes Beltrán, still in possession of it. Coming from behind was Nico Pieres. Nico again looking for Sebastián, who was standing up front. The approach there by Sebastián, putting some pressure on Alex Gares, who was nice backshot there by Alex, taking the danger away when he was under pressure. And now Tito coming from behind was Sebastián. A new attempt for Kazakh's number 1, entering the danger zone. The under the neck approach by Sebastián. The ball stays a little bit short, and now Facundo Fernandez Llorente with the pickup. Nice angle there by Facundo, marked by Antonio Hegui. Leave it back for Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Tito taking his time, setting a new attacking opportunity for La Madeleine. A lot to play here, anybody's game in this first semi-final of the Open de France. Now speeding up to pick it up was Facundo. Here comes Facundo Fernandez Llorente. The marking there by Nico Pieres. Nice pickup by Nico. Nico Pieres trying to connect with Beltrán. And now towards the other end. And here comes Elena Beno to pick it up over the midfield line. Here comes Elena with the opportunity of extending the lead in favor of La Madeleine, entering the danger zone. Here comes Elena, another approach. The marking by Beltrán Laulé, and also coming from behind was Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. But firstly, Nico Pieres with the backshot, and now Facundo. Nice turning by Facundo Fernandez Llorente, challenged by Antonio Hegui. Facundo taking all his time, leaving it for Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Tito hitting the ball, passing by, and the saving with that under the neck shot by Nicolás Pieres towards the boards. And here comes Nico. Nico looking for Antonio Hegui. Antonio still in possession of the ball, taking care of it. Coming from behind was Facundo. A whistle now. The time is out with 56 seconds remaining in this jacket number 3. Here Antonio carrying the ball, coming from behind Facundo. Beltran here on screen changing. What a year for him and his brother Rufino. So tomorrow the second semi-final of the Open de France will be live on Polo Line TV, 5 p.m. local time in France, 12 p.m. in Argentina, 4 p.m. in the UK, 11 a.m. USA Eastern Standard Time. And now a penalty in favor of Kazakh with the chance of setting the equalizer. It's going to be from 60 yards. Nico placing the ball so far 3 out of 3 by Nico Pieres, 2 30s, 140, and now his first attempt from 60 yards, penalty 4 in favor of Kazakh. Nicolas Pieres from 60 yards. Strong approach by Nico to set the equalizer here. 7-all. And Nico Pieres with his goal number 4 today. Still some time remaining until the first bell. 30 seconds actually. And the game is on again. Nico reaching out for the ball. Also Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Nice pickup by Facundo. Challenge there by Tito Ruiz Guiñazú, who was riding Nico Pieres off the play. Facundo. Facu, the good marking by Nico. Now Antonio trying to pick it on the near side. Nice action, nice move by Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Taking his time, thinking about the next move. Facundo. When we listen to the first bell, Facundo again, the marking by Nico. Good defending skills by Nico Pieres, stopping Facu Fernandez Llorente to make a breakaway. And now, again with the back shot on the near side, looking for the goal. Going for it is also Elena Beno. Challenged by Beltran Lauleda, turning by Elena. And now Tito Ruiz Guiñazú looking to score. And Tito Ruiz Guiñazú, I don't know how is it that he done it, but Tito Ruiz Guiñazú scores to give the lead to La Madeleine in the very end of jacket number 3 before reaching the halftime. And La Madeleine is on the lead, 8-7 over Kazakh. After the break, we'll be back from La Madeleine Polo Club with jacket number 4.
We started in Spain and now here in Chantilly. My first time here, so I'm really happy to be here and playing for this organization, so really looking forward for this tournament. I never came here, played once in Deauville with Carmignac, with Talandracas, with Polito, and this is my second time here in France. No, I think it's a good balance, playing this tournament, 18 teams, the organizations we have over here, the horses we have over here, the players, the patrons, I think the people over here, it makes it a big tournament, and I think that's why we have so many teams. To be honest, yes, in this team, these kids, they have 16 and 20, so imagine, I'm the old guy. I was always the young one, but no, I'm starting to play a bit different. I'm getting older, but I'm still young. I feel young yet, but bueno, I have my son that's coming soon, so I'm really looking forward for that. I don't know if confidence, but makes you think a lot of things. I'm gonna play a different position in Argentina. I'm playing different position here outside Argentina too. I'm not playing back anymore. I'm trying to be more in the middle and making a bit more of the plays. And in Argentina, I'm going to play forward. So, see, for sure, I'm thinking about that. And to be part of Kazakh in Spain and here, it's great fun and it makes me feel great to the Argentine season. It's big. That's really important for me. He's been working for us in Argentina for a couple of years. He's a guy that he knows a lot of courses, a lot of players, a lot of organizing things. So for me, he's a key guy here in the organization. He plays the month we are not playing the high goal. He's here spending time with Kazakh and playing the rest of the medium goal. So for me, it's really important. I have a great relationship with him. So really looking forward to keep on playing here.
Bueno, como podrás ver, he tenido la suerte de ser amigo, compañero. Hemos ganado el Abierto Argentino 4 veces. Imagínate lo compañeros que hemos sido. Es una de las mejores personas como ser humano que he conocido. Un tipo extraordinario, no se quejaba nunca. Muy de bajo perfil, que imagínate con la categoría que tenía podría haber sido un pedante, insolente y todo. Extraordinario jugador de polo, extraordinario, sobre todo del polo de esa época, porque el polo ha cambiado, ¿no? Todo el mundo lo sabe, pero en esa época superior a todos los demás. Habían como 8 o 10 de handicap cuando jugamos los 80 goles y el tipo jugaba 2 goles más que todos los otros 10 de handicap, me incluyo yo que estaba jugando. Muy buen jugador, un estratega extraordinario. Eso es como jugador de polo, hizo todo. Como persona, yo tuve la suerte de que nos casamos al mismo tiempo y fuimos a pasar la luna de miel con las mujeres nuestras a Roma, a jugar un poco en Roma y después a Capri. Tengo un recuerdo, imagínate, entrañable de todas esas cosas, ¿cómo no lo voy a extrañar? Y bueno, se ha ido otro amigo de la vida, me están picando las balas muy cerca, pero bueno, es la vida, va a tener que ser así. Creo que es el mínimo homenaje que le puede hacer Coronel Suárez a Juan Carlito. Realmente lo mínimo, porque se merecía el monumento, lo que fuera, o la cancha, el nombre de la cancha. Creo que han hecho muy bien en nombrarlo y homenajearlo de esa manera, porque realmente se lo merecía. Es una cosa que no se podía haber dejado de hacer. Yo creo que está bien merecido y va a estar siempre. Yo últimamente he perdido a amigos como Andino Graham, que justamente tengo una foto que la estuve viendo hoy, que estamos allá en el campo de Andino en el sur con el Cerro Lanina atrás, nevado. Espectacular la foto. Justamente Andino, Juan Carlito y yo. Queda poco.
Form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. Form is nothing other than emptiness, and emptiness is also nothing other than form.
back at La Madeleine, ready to enter the second half on this game where La Madeleine is on the lead. 8 goals to 7. Some numbers of the first half: field goals 5 and 3, throw-ins 1, 9 and 5, fouls committed 7 and 6, penalties 100% for both teams. 3 out of 3 by Tito Reginazu, 4 out of 4 by Nico Pieres. La Madeleine is on the lead, 8 goals to 7, winners of this tournament back in 2021, and this year with this new field, the brand new field at La Madeleine. 2-all, 5-4 in favor of Kazakh, 8-7. A nice comeback by La Madeleine in the third, and now they're in the lead by 1. This guy Antonio Hegi managed to score twice today. And here we are, live on Polo Line TV worldwide. So tomorrow we're gonna be live again with the Jockey Club Open, with the debut of defending champions Scone taking on Cañuelas on a new match day, 3 p.m. local time in Argentina for that game. Live worldwide, totally open from any device. And now we're entering the second half. These guys wearing white on the lead, 8 goals to 7. I want to take this opportunity to send a big regard to someone who is celebrating his birthday today and for sure is watching. Matias McDonough, happy birthday there at La Irenita for sure. Alex on Rumbera, Elena on Sinagoga, Facu, Nieta, Tito, Dapi, Top. Irenita, Dapi, Top. Irenita, Sinagoga for Elena. And Alex on Irenita, Rumbera. Sebastián Poelche, Open Diadora for Antonio, Nikon, Open Extrema, Beltrán on Casola. And now all set for the second half to begin. 2 more checkers remaining in this first semi-final of the Open de France. La Madeleine leading by 1, and now the game is on. Antonio Hegi trying to link there with Nico Pieres, who was standing up front. A good defending there action by Facundo Fernández Llorente. Beltrán leaving it for Nico. Here comes Kazakh's top scorer in this tournament, Nico Pieres. The under the neck approach, looking for the net. This strong approach by Nico Pieres, and the ball went wide towards the right hand side, and La Madeleine will be resuming from the back. Tito gets ready to resume. I think he's complaining about something. Let's see. Something going on with his horse. The whistle. Let's see if he steps off. Checking something over there. So it's all set now for Tito to resume the play. No, he's gonna be taking a new horse for this checker. Something going on with that one. Tito Reginazu, who will be joining La H Cría and Polo from September the 26th, playing the Triple Crown as a whole, starting with the Hurlingham Open, of course. La H Cría and Polo. Tito will be joining Toli Ulloa, Joaco Pitalúa and Facundo Sola. And now looking for Facundo Fernández Llorente, joining La Irenita Klinova with Isidro Estrada, Mati Torres Zabaleta, and Tomasito Fernández Llorente. Facu, the ball stays in behind, and now Alex Gales on the near side, the ball stays in behind. Here comes Nico with the back shot, looking for Antonio Hegui. The pick up there by Antonio. The ball stays in behind. Now Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Let's see on the turning who gets there first. Facundo Fernandez Llorente head to head against Sebastián Aguetán. Also from a different angle was Antonio Hegui claiming that he had the right of playing that ball. There was a whistle, so let's see what's the decision here by the umpires. And again, I want to take this opportunity to say hi to all the people who is tuning us from around the world, from Argentina, of course, from Wellington, Florida, to Alex, also to Nigeria, in Dubai, and everywhere around the world. Also, of course, at the Polo Club de Domaine de Chantilly, where they set a big screen for everybody to follow this game on the club. This game is being played at La Madeleine, actually, which is in the southern area of Paris. And following that foul, here comes Nico Pieres to take it with the chance of setting the equalizer again from 60 yards. Penalty for Nico Pieres. A strong shot, the ball going in. The players of La Madeleine claim that the ball went wide, but the umpires are confirming that the goal was allowed, and now it's 8-all between Casac and La Madeleine. Here again from a different angle, Nico Pieres straight in. Five out of 5 by Nico today, who will be playing for Elestina Yellow Rose with Nachi Duplessis, Gonzalito and Bauti Bayugar. Facundo Fernandez Llorente here, carrying the ball for La Madeleine after having won the ball in the lineup. Still Facu taking his time. 3 goals today by Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Nice angle, leaving it for Tito, who was coming from behind. Here comes Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Challenge there by Nico Pieres. The ball passing by. Good approach by Nico Pieres, stopped in the way by Antonio Hegui. Also Elena Beno trying to pick it up, but there was a very nice clearing out there by Beltrán Laulé. And now Nico Pieres. Nico. Oh, an unfortunate bounce. The ball went over the boards and it's going to be in favor of La Madeleine. Tito taking care of it, trying to make a breakaway. Nice angle by Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Now being challenged by Antonio Hegui. The under the neck approach by Tito Ruiz Guiñazú, and the ball went wide to the left hand side, and Casac will be resuming from the back on this very tight contest of the Open de France. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. local time in France, we're going to be live with the second semi-final with Eso, Ian Galien, Chulo Guerrero, Will Harper and Facu Sola against Amanara, Nicky Sen, Benja Panelo, Lorenzo Chaban and Santiago Chaban. Nice marking there by Elena when she was being approached by Beltrán. The back shot there, and now covering the field is going to be Nico Pieres. Getting there first, Nico. Still Nicolas Pieres. Nice breakaway. On top of him now is Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. The under the neck approach by Nicolas Pieres. Nice action, nice individual move by Nico Pieres to enter the danger zone. Here comes Nico to give the lead back to Casac. A couple of tappings, and Nico Pieres scores back to back for Casac, and now they are on the lead, 9-8. And this is the specialty of the house. Look, Nico in the air. 1, 2, 3. 6 goals today by Nico. Casac on the lead, 9-8. And now back to the center to resume the play. Facundo trying to pick it up, also challenged by Nico. Nice turning there by Facundo Fernandez Llorente, coming from behind Alex Cares, but I think they ended up calling a foul against Sebastián Aguetán. Let's take a look again, but look at this turning by Facundo. He made it so simple, and then he received the foul. And now La Madeleine will have the chance to set the equalizer. First attempt from 60 yards in favor of La Madeleine. Let's see. Tito Reginesu placing the ball there for this penalty 4 in favor of La Madeleine. Tito Reginesu to take it. Tito from 60 yards, deflected in the way, and now Antonio on the near side, trying to take it all the way to the other end. Here comes Antonio, the ball stays in behind, also Nico reaching out for it, the approach, blocked in the way. Nico. Challenge there by Facundo. Still Nico Pieres. Nico. The ball passing by. Nice approach to link with Beltran. Now nice pickup by Beltran Laulé. Nice angle by Kazakh's number 4. Trying to make a breakaway here. The marking by Tito Reginesu to take the danger away. Blocked in the way. And now Elena Beno trying to take it all the way towards the other end. Nico. Nico Pieres. Still in possession of the ball. Top scorer today, Nico. 6 goals in favor of Kazakh. And now Beltran. Back to Nico. Nico. From the boards to the center. The under the neck approach. Blocked in the way by Tito Reginesu again. Tito. And now the opportunity for La Madeleine into almost the last minute of play of checker number 4 of a total of 5 that will be played today. Tito, sorry. Tito, the under the neck approach a little bit short, and now Nicolas Pieres. Nice pickup by Nico, taking care of the ball. Nice ride off there in the back by Antonio on Tito Reginesu to leave Nico more time and space. The approach by Nico Pieres to link with Beltran. Here comes Beltran Laulé over the midfield line, carrying the ball for Kazakh. An unfortunate bounce there. And now with time enough to pick it up was Elena, the back shot. And now again with Nico Pieres. Picking it up for Kazakh. Nico. Nicolas Pieres. The approach, the ball passing by. Covered there very well by Tito Reginesu. Tito taking his time. Challenged by Antonio. Tito. Back to Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Here comes Facu. The marking by Antonio. Bringing the ball back in. And here comes head to head Nico Pieres and Tito Reginesu. Nico picking it up on the near side. Taking his time. Taking care of the ball. One of the last ones of checker number 4. When we listen to the first bell. And now Tito. Nice turning by Tito Reginesu. Now Nicolas Pieres. Nice pickup by Nicolas with the opportunity of hitting at goal. The under the neck approach. The ball went wide. And this will end checker number 4 on this very, very tight first semi-final of the Open de France. Kazakh is on the lead. 9 goals to 8 over La Madeleine. We'll be back shortly after the break with checker number 5.
La passion. La compétence. L'exclusivité. Le choix dans chaque détail. Le goût des dépassements des soi, du challenge. L'attrait pour la compétition. Dans ce qu'elle a de plus noble, l'esprit d'équipe pour atteindre un objectif commun. Autant de valeurs que Engelfögers partage avec l'univers du polo et autant de valeurs que nos conseillers Engelfögers défendent chaque jour sur leur terrain d'expertise. Être à votre écoute, vous accompagner et vous satisfaire, c'est notre challenge en chaque instant.
Here we are, back at La Madeleine, ready to enter the 5th jacker of this game, maybe the last one of this contest. A very tight one, jacker by jacker progression, 2-all, 5-4, 7-8, 9-8 into the last jacker of this first semi-final of the Open de France. Here we are live on Polo Line TV. Was checking the horses for this last jacker. Don Parecida for Alex Gares, Irenita TV for Elena Benoit, Facundo is on Irenita Loli, and Tito is on Mia. The horses by La Madeleine. We're filling up the horses by Kazakh for these opening minutes of jacket number 5. Sebastián Aguetán on Open Itatí, Antonio on Open Panchera, Nico Pieres Open Exquisita, Beltrán Laulé is on Reventada. Oma Reventada for Beltrán Laulé, and jacket number 5 is underway. Facundo Fernández Llorente carrying the ball, leaving it for Tito Reguiñazú. Challenge there by Nicolás Pieres. Tito. Facundo still in possession of the ball, taking care for La Madeleine. Kazakh leading by 1. Whoever wins today will be playing the final on Sunday. Facu Fernández Llorente deflected in the way by Beltrán Laulé, who received the hit by Facundo, and as soon as he received it, he started feeling the pain there on his right side. The time is out. Beltrán Laulé, who was playing for Dubai during the English high goal season, they reached the final of the Gold Cup, where they lost against the UAE, and then he moved to Soto Grande. He played for Dos Lunas, and now he's playing the Open de France for Kazakh. I think there's going to be a drop ball in favor of La Madeleine, but let's wait to see what's the decision here by the umpires. Well, because of the hit, there's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of Kazakh. We'll be confirming this as soon as possible. Indeed, penalty from the spot in favor of Kazakh. Beltrán Laulé resuming the play for Kazakh, linking with Nicolás Pieres. Here comes Nico, the top scorer of this game. 6 goals scored by Nico. Antonio reaching out for it. Nice anticipation by Tito Reguiñazú. Now Antonio coming from a different angle was Facundo. He picked the line before, very clearly the words by Nico. Let's stop a little bit more, come on. Let's take our time. And now it's going to be from the spot in favor of La Madeleine. following that foul call against Antonio Hegi. And here comes Tito Reginasu resuming the play for the men in white. Challenged by Nicolas Pieres. The ball passing by, looking for Facundo. Nice angle now, nice opportunity. Follow Madeleine. Here comes Facundo Fernandez. Llorente, the long pass to link with Tito Reginasu. The ball going towards the left hand side, and first there is going to be Antonio Hegi. Challenged by Elena Beno. Antonio taking his time, covering the ball. The marking by Tito Reginasu. Also entering the play was Beltran Laulé, and now Antonio. And now Nicolas. The approach there, linking back with Antonio Hegi, giving some continuity. The approach by Antonio. Here comes Antonio Hegi. Now this entrance there by Alex Cares. Still Antonio with the ball, looking for Beltran. Stopped in the way by Facundo Fernandez Llorente. Here comes Facu. Nice turning by Facundo. The approach there to link with Elena Beno. And here comes Elena with clear field ahead with the opportunity of setting the equalizer. The first approach by Elena Beno. Nice angle by La Madeleine's number 2, entering the danger zone. Here comes Elena Beno to find the equalizer, and the ball goes wide to the right hand side, and Kazakh will be resuming from the back. Good play, good run by Elena Beno, but Kazakh still on the lead by 1. This is the last checker of play of regulation time, at least. Nico. Nice breakaway by Nicolas Pieres, and here he comes, carrying the ball for Kazakh. The approach, looking for Beltran Laulé. Nice opportunity for Kazakh. Nice action by Beltran Laulé. A little bit open towards the right hand side. The under the neck approach, and Beltran Laulé scores for the second time today to extend the lead in favor of Kazakh, after having received the passing by Nicolas Pieres. The first approach, and on the second one, look, what an under the neck approach by Beltran Laulé to find the net to make it 10-8 in favor of Kazakh, with half a checker remaining here. A good advantage for Kazakh, but still anybody's game. A lot to play here at La Madeleine. 30 seconds between the goal is scored and the ball is thrown in the throw-in, and now Antonio picking it up for Kazakh. Still Antonio Hegi looking for Nico, who was coming on the inside. Here comes Nicolas Pieres. The pick up on the near side. The ball stays a little bit in behind. The ball passing by, and now Tito Reginasu carrying the ball for La Madeleine, leaving it for Facundo. Here comes Facundo Fernandez Llorente. The ball passing by, looking for Elena, who was standing up front, and now Nicolas Pieres bringing the ball back in. Now Beltran, nice anticipation by Beltran Laulé to pick it up. The approach and covering the field was Tito Reginasu. The open back shot by Tito. Antonio reaching out for the ball. The action by Facundo. Antonio putting now some pressure on Tito Reginasu, who's gonna get there first. Tito. Coming from behind was Facundo, also Alex. Facundo Fernandez Llorente, and the long pass looking for Elena Beno, who was running up front. Covering the field was Beltran Laulé. Nice back shot there, and now Nico Pieres on the near side, taking his time, carrying the ball for Kazakh, playing towards the boards. And Nico regretting himself. The ball ended up going over the boards, and there's going to be a straight shot in favor of La Madeleine, since the ball went over the boards inside the defending team's 60s. Tito resuming the play. The ball passing by, stopped in the way by Nico Pieres, and now Tito again with a new attempt, entering the danger zone. Nice breakaway. The final approach. The ball stays in behind, and here comes Alex Cares with the attempt at goal, and Alex scores to close the gap here. Wow, what a move here by Tito, and then Alex picking up that loose ball, hitting and scoring, and now it's 10-9 in favor of Kazakh. Back to the center to resume the play. A lot to play. 1 minute and a half remaining until the bell. The ball passing by Facundo on the near side. Nico Pieres. He was on side, even though he was coming from a different angle. Facundo. Also Nico Pieres picking it up, and now Antonio. Nice pick up by Antonio Egui. Antonio taking it all the way with the opportunity of maybe sealing the win in favor of Kazakh. The approach at goal from a long distance. The ball passing by, and Antonio Egui scoring to extend the lead in favor of Kazakh, to cut the momentum by La Madeleine. And now Kazakh takes a 2-goal lead into the final stages of this game. The approach by Antonio. And Antonio Egui with his 3rd goal today to score. And Kazakh getting closer to his 2nd ever final of the Open de France, after having reached it in 2021 when they lost against La Madeleine. 10 seconds remaining, and this is going to be it. Tito Reginiasu picking it up. Kazakh will be in the final of the Open de France. The final approach by Tito, and the final bell in this first semi-final of the Open de France. Kazakh has claimed an 11-9 win over La Madeleine to make it through to the final. They will be playing on Sunday against the winner of tomorrow's 2nd semi-final between Eso and Amanara. That will be at 5 p.m. local time in France. But Kazakh, following this jacket by jacket progression, 2-all, 5-4, 7-8, 9-8, 11-9. A great final by Kazakh. The players there celebrating, going back to their corner. And Kazakh is back in the final of the Open de France after 2 years. They reached it in 2021 when they lost against La Madeleine, and now they will be playing the decisive game on Sunday against the winner tomorrow between Eso and Amanara. Jorgito there receiving Nico Pieres, the top scorer today also. 6 goals by Nicolas Pieres. All his happiness. Antonio also, who entered the team. He was the last player to enter this team, actually. A decision which was taken during the season in Sotogrande. And here we are with the MVP today. Nicolas Pieres posing for the picture. Top scorer and most valuable player, even though all his teammates had an amazing performance. He was awarded with the MVP. Beltrán Laulé here. Beltrán and Antonio managed to score very important goals in the end of the game. What a year for these guys, for these young guys. They are also our friends and colleagues. Justin, the official photographer of the tournament, and Numpi Luis Garrahan taking these pictures. There we are with Beltrán, Sebastián, Nico and Antonio. They are through to the final of the Open de France. We're going to take a look at some of the best moments of today's game. Some of the best goals. Antonio, who managed to score 3 goals today. Finding the net for the first time in the day. That was during the first checker. Then Beltrán Laulé here at the end of checker number 2, in the very last second of the second checker, giving the lead then to Kazakh, 5-4. Here Facundo Fernández Llorente, a great tournament again by Facu, scoring 3 goals and closing a very good European season, playing a whole English season, I think, for the first time for Facu, winning the Triple Challenge, reaching the final of the Queen's Cup. And here Nico Pieres, a solid performance by Nico, the highest rated player of Kazakh, and this was a very nice under the neck shot by Beltrán Laulé. Look, what a score by Beltrán. That was during the 5th Jacker. And now we're going to see the last goal of this first semi-final, where Kazakh, following this goal by Antonio Egui, beat La Madeleine 11 goals to 9. And now, before closing the transmission, we're gonna check some numbers of this game. Field goals 6 apiece, throw-ins 1, 11 and 8, fouls committed 9 and 8, penalties 3 out of 4. Tito only missed 160. Then Nico scores 5 out of 5. No corners, no yellows. Kazakh is through to the final of the Open de France. They will be playing on Sunday against tomorrow's winner between Eso and Amanara. That semi-final will be live on Polo Line TV at 5 p.m. local time in France. We're gonna be also live from the Jockey Club Open tomorrow. But till then, thank you very much for having joined us today. We'll be back tomorrow with more live polo. My name is Andres Ugarte, and on behalf of the Polo Line TV crew, we say goodbye. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you very much and have a good one. Bye bye.